Alright, the Oxford, Michigan post office here, the current post office, I believe was built in the late 70s, maybe around 78, 79, but I can't recall for sure. And if you look closely at where the trucks would be backing into, you can see that square trim plate over the center. And each one of these posts back here, there were one of those trim plates. There's another one there. Every one of them has that. And those were going to be the plug-in ports for electric. In fact, there's the electrical box right there that they installed to handle the load for all these power ports. And the plan was to bring in a fleet of electric-powered delivery vehicles that could be plugged into these ports right here on these parking barricades, so they wouldn't have to rely on gasoline to power their trucks to deliver the mail. And it never happened. I don't think we had a single electric vehicle or anything ever come to the post office here in Oxford, and there was certainly no consumer use of those either at the time. Of using electric vehicles for delivering the mail, starting as early as 1899. And this picture here I found online is just an early electric vehicle, possibly similar to what the post office might have used. And here's another one here, which is another early electric vehicle from the early 1900s. And the thing about the electric vehicles back then was people found them much more convenient because you didn't have to worry about starting them. All the cars had hand crank starters back then, and it was quite a chore to have to start them up. Some of them even had ranges of up to 40 or 50 miles. Most of them, though, were in the 20-mile range and required an 8-hour charge in order to reach that mileage, which was also negatively affected if the weather was cold or if there were a lot of hills in a particular area. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the Oxford post office and my recollections of the setup for the electric vehicles when it was first built. I'm guessing not a lot of people are still around who remember that story or knew what those little cover plates in the parking barricades were actually for. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And before you go, here's a little clip of some of the newer electrified postal vehicles that they're using. Here's a version of a fairly modern electrified postal delivery Jeep. And this is the newest version, prototype, that they're going to be using within the next few years down the road. Very high-tech looking machine here, huh?